He's come out with a couple of hoops here in the early going. Phoenix 6 and Chicago 2. Michael Jordan hitting on his first attempt.
Well, that time you had Richard Dumas guard Michael Jordan
on Friday night, and the Suns want to make it a game 6 back in Phoenix on Sunday. Michael Jordan is 2 of 3. Harley gets down, so the Suns take advantage on the transition and lead 10-8.
Michael shoots a jump shot. The man guarding him takes off immediately, runs.
Yes, Richard Dumas 5 out of 6 for 10 points.
Well, since Richard Dumas is playing so well, it's going to be interesting to see if Paul Westphal playing in the fourth quarter, because he hadn't been playing in the fourth quarter.
Sarcastic reaction to that foul call against the Suns. It was called on Barkley. The Bulls went to the line only 9 times during that triple overtime. The Suns 31 times.
Yes, the crowd happy that Michael Jordan is getting a whistle early in the game and a chance to go to the free throw line. They shot so few, only 9 attempts in game number 3, that Michael may have forgotten how to shoot him. He only made 3 out of 6.
They changed the foul. It's Oliver Miller called rather than Charles Barkley. Bulls lead by 3. Here's pressure by Chicago. Miller's pass picked off. Cartwright played by Barkley. Jordan, yes. 7 points for Michael Jordan. The Bulls lead 21. Now Jordan guarded by Dumas. Marley over to help, but leaves Pippen open. And Pippen goes to the hoop.
No interior defense that time. No one stepped up to meet Scottie Pippen. Everybody in the stadium knew he was going to fake and put it on the floor. There was nobody in front of him. Well, he's very active and quick. Or does he play Barkley, who will overpower either Pippen or McRae? Doesn't matter. Right now they just switched back and put McRae on Barkley. Then Pippen ran over to take Barkley.
And Charles Barkley has hit 3 for 5. He has 6 points. Bulls by 2. Bulls have led by as many as 7. Michael Jordan on target. He's 5 out of 8. 11 points. Chicago 29. Phoenix 25. Here's pressure by the Bulls. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Johnson gets inside. Armstrong on the run. Chambers getting back. The lead for Pippen.
Then King for more quickness on the floor, because McRae's noted to be a pretty good defender. Now both players are out on the floor in an unusual unit out there for the Chicago Bulls.
First time McRae has played in this series. Seldom used during the season. Jordan, yes, and it counts.
Well, Michael Jordan feels he can beat Dan Marley off the dribble anytime he wants to, and he does it right there, scoop it for 2. Now, that's the reason why they switched KJ and put KJ on him in game, going back to the regular season philosophy, trying to beat you down the court and score at will on you.
Now Barkley facing the triple team.
Charles was so concerned about McRae coming down from the top that he lost sight of Stacey King from behind him.
Jordan with 15. The Bulls lead 35 to 31. Patrick, you mentioned the Suns' regular season philosophy. They average 113 per game, leading the NBA. Second in shooting it at 49%. Here's Chambers. Yes, a 2-point Chicago lead.
Well, they felt that in game 3 that they went back to that philosophy. Got a lot of open shots in the game in game 3 because they were pushing the ball up early, and they're trying to do that again. Barkley with the steal.
Well, Charles had that diagnosed, and he's tied the game at 35. Had some words of advice for Jordan as he finished it off.
Oh yeah, he's just letting them know that he's here to try to win a championship. This is a very interesting game. You felt that the Bulls were going to take advantage of the situation because they came out strong. Now here comes Phoenix back strong.
Let's go back a moment ago to Michael, who's made a decision here, a concerted effort to go to the basket, 7 for 11 from the floor at this point.
It has been, because I think what's at stake is a little bit more challenging than what was at stake going through the 82 games. I mean, once you go through it a certain amount of times, you have a monotony starting to set in, so you don't really have the challenge that's there today or at this particular time. And I think that's helped me elevate my game and be more consistent with my play.
On the follow. 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. And the Bulls now lead 37-35. Here's Jordan. 19 for Jordan.
There aren't a whole lot of jump shots coming out of Michael Jordan this evening. He's taking it to the rim.
And plus that Dan Marley is back guarding him a lot, and he's just taking Dan off the dribble.
Paxson looking to spot up. Jordan through the foul. Well, Phil Jackson told us after practice yesterday he wanted Michael going to the rim, and that has been the case here in the first half.
Well, he certainly elevates his game here as he finishes with the right hand. Then that was so good he decided to come back again and try it with the left. Watch Marley yelling for help immediately. Where's my help? Come on, guys, close the lane down. But a little too late as Michael draws contact.
I couldn't believe that I read in a Chicago paper today that one of the sports writers said that Michael Jordan has lost a step. He looks like he's getting old because he couldn't finish and win the game for him in Game 3. And it just blew me right away.
How quickly they forget.
Michael Jordan with all 9 of Chicago's points in the second quarter, and he has 20 of the Bulls' 40. Make it 21 of 41, and the Bulls now lead 41-35. 65% from the floor. West cuts it to a 3-point Chicago lead, and the Suns are shooting 50%.
Paul Westphal, I would think, feels pretty good. He hasn't had to play KJ on Michael a whole lot here so far, and they're still close enough. If he needs him a lot in the second half, he should be fresh.
Michael Jordan.
KJ did a good job keeping the ball in front of him.
Jordan with some room. 11 of 16, 27 points. The NBA Finals record most points in a half, 35 by Michael Jordan. Game 1, last year's series against Portland. Phoenix getting back. Paxson for 3. Yes. The first field goal. Bulls 0 for the last 6. Michael Jordan has returned and gets right to it. 29 for Jordan. The Bulls 57. The Suns 53.
Something missing off of Michael Jordan this evening. The wrist brace on the right arm, the shooting hand, is not there this evening.
Chambers with room. It was deflected by Grant. Grant with the block. Jordan around Marley. Jordan all the way! Yes! And it counts!
Well, Michael is dangerous when he gets the rebound and he can go coast to coast. He's going to dunk on 2 guys.
Tried the 3.
Not so sure with the time remaining. It was just at 29 seconds when Charles went up for the shot. Might have been better for him to run it down. As you said, Magic, they should be feeling good. Only 4 down. They could have run it down right to the end and given Chicago very little time to try and score back at him.
That has not been one of Charles's forte, shooting from downtown. Mike Barkley, rebounded by Cartwright. Charles Barkley, 6 of 13. Michael Jordan, once again with the extension, once again taking it to the basket.
Well, see, this is what happens when you got so many guys trying to guard Michael Jordan that's not used to guarding. He just takes Dumas, head fakes him to the baseline, comes back to the middle, and scores on him.
If you go back to the first half, we showed you him crossing over right to left. That time he gave you a little zigzag dribble. He started with the crossover, but came back to the right.
Jordan around Dumas. Yes! And it counts!
The idea of putting a bigger man on Jordan Dumas is good, except he's got to guard him off the dribble, which is bad. Richard Dumas cannot play Michael Jordan off the dribble.
I'm sorry, Mike, but no way can you put a man that's not used to guarding Michael Jordan or guarding guys you don't expect to be in the game playing and scoring like they're doing.
Jordan, nice pull-up move by Michael Jordan. He has 45. The Bulls lead 88-85.
He had to pull up that time because Oliver Miller made a good defensive rotation along the baseline, got there early. Jordan saw him, pulled up, hit the jumper.
Dumas around Pippen for the reverse. Jackson and Jordan at the guards. Grant front right, Pippen up front. They isolate Jordan. Paxson open for three. John Paxson hits his second three-pointer. Bulls lead at 2 with Game 5 here in Chicago Friday night. 9 o'clock Eastern Time right here on NBC. Crossover move for Jordan and finishes with the finger roll plus the foul.
Dan Marley told us when he crosses over right to left, I cannot stay with him. I know it's coming, and there it is, right to left. He gets the step, and then the elevation, and then the finish.
Top right out and go at him.
The steal by Armstrong. Armstrong took it away from Kevin Johnson.
They want to play good defense without fouling right now.
There is a 7-second disparity between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan, yes, and it counts.
You know, it would have been better for Charles to foul him all the way than halfway fouling.
Foul called on Barkley. 4-point lead for Chicago. Michael Jordan, 12 of 17 from the line. Gunning for point number 55. The Bulls lead by 5, 13 and 3/10 seconds remaining in regulation. And the Suns take a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left.
Just when Phoenix had come out of the timeout, set up a play to try and tie the score. The inbounds pass is fumbled, picked off by B.J. Armstrong, and then Chicago tries to use the clock.
And remember, I was talking about whether Charles would hard foul Michael Jordan. It was time for that hard foul right there. And
Phoenix needing a quick bucket. Marley passed on the 3, and then was fouled. And that's not bad. It stops the clock. So the Chicago Bulls have taken a 3-1 lead on the Phoenix Suns.
All right, thanks, Marv. Michael, the Phoenix Suns caught you guys a little emotionally down on Sunday. That didn't happen tonight.
Well, I think we learned from that game the other night. I know we had a dog fight. We had our chances to win, but we knew we didn't play extremely well. We knew we could play better basketball. Today, we still had some lapses in the 48-minute game, but you know we struggled down the stretch, but we did what we had to do to win ball game.
When I talked to you this afternoon, I have never seen you more determined than you were before this game tonight.
Well, I was very disappointed with the way I played last game. You know, I had a lot of chances to win the ball game, and I didn't really converge on it. So I wanted to, do my part this game and hopefully give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Did you worry at any time that maybe the other guys weren't getting involved in the offense?
Yeah, I was a little nervous, at the beginning of the game because I was getting some easy shots, I was getting some penetration, some layups, and I didn't know how the guys were going to stay within the game. But I think they did a good job. I think we did a good job of keeping them involved.
One of the things, it looked like one of your strategies was to get to the hoop more.
Well, we didn't get many fouls last game, and I said, I'm going to get some fouls. If I don't get fouls, I'm going to get some easy layups. So I had to go to the hole.
All right, congratulations to you, and we'll see you on Friday.
All right.